What's happening, guys? Lord Beardo.
Lady here. Hey man, you ready to join us in the jungle, man?
Yo, the jungle update has come out and not at the exact same time. Did we get clickbaited by Supercell? Supercell! You clickbaited us. You did it, I know it.
We were click.
29 days left till the jungle arena comes out, and one card dropped every 2 weeks. Like, what? This isn't a real update. It's crazy. But the clan chest challenge is gonna start in 3 days and 7 hours, and it's super cool. Your clan fights together to accomplish getting crowns, and you get a chest that's ranked between 1 and 10, depending on how many crowns each clan mate puts inside of it. So if you're not getting the crowns in the clan for you and your buddies, then there's a good chance you're gonna be knocked out of the clan. So make sure that you're on top of your game in the clan.
No pun intended.
And we are going to showcase my new favorite card by far, the Lava Hound, which we got on stream. Last week we had the legendary chest that we opened up. We got the Lava Hound, so that's accompanied with the Inferno Dragon and one of your favorite cards, the Ice Wizard, which we believe the Ice Wizard lives in Oregon.
We almost look like the Ice Wizard right now.
I got a nice wizardy look. Your eyes are looking super blue on this, very Ice Wizard-like. We're gonna open up a couple chests here. Still looking for more legendaries and epics and rares, but
not gonna get them.
We're not getting too many. We are going to head and just chipping away at getting our wins. You know, our daily crown chest is gonna be what we're trying to do, and then get more legendaries and stack up some more cards. And guys, super big news. Thank you to all the beardos out there. We have reached a milestone. 400 people have become little beardos and are believers in the mayhem. So we're gonna go ahead and push this right hand side with our Lava Hound, and he's gonna go ahead and play a Golem deck. Now I wanted to showcase a couple different decks that I fight against with the Lava Hound, so you can kind of see the wind conditions, different things that are taking place.
Do you mean like wind, like it's snowing, like the wind
like
condition?
The wind like it's windy, it's extra windy when the Lava Hounds are playing. No! Wind!
No!
Wind condition!
Well, I was thinking the Lava Hound, he's so slow, maybe he does have a serious tailwind.
Yeah, I can see how you could be thinking that. We're gonna clone this right hand side group of archers, go ahead and take down that tower as low as possible. Now, to break down what a win condition was, your win condition, you have a certain amount of cards that you play with, 8 cards. Some are defensive, some are offensive, and for the most part, when you stack the right cards in order, in the way you drop them on the game, they should, without a doubt, take down the tower. That's what your win condition is. So you're waiting for a specific group of cards to play. And one of the main win conditions that you use with this card is you are actually going to put down your Lava Hound and your Mega Minion and then clone them once they get closer to his tower. So we're going to play some defense on his Golem with our Mega Minion. Here comes his Goblin Barrels. The Golem is going to blow up, take some damage down. We're going to go ahead and clean up the rest of his attack. So we're going to push hard on this right hand side with our Lava Hounds. And then we're going to play our Fireball. No, we're not. We're almost going to play our Fireball to clear out those minions. So when our pups burst, he arrows the pups. Now we have no attack left, 491 on the right hand side. So now you can start to see like the win conditions. And one thing that I did change about this deck a little bit is I was taking out the Tombstone and putting in the Prince. So I was going back and forth between the idea of something that can stop Hogs really well, but then doesn't have any tank. When I put down the Prince has more strength, and then he actually can continue to progress to the other tower and do some damage on his own. He plays the Log, which takes down most of our skeleton army. Right hand push, Fireball for the minions in tower, missing the last minion. Poison spell goes down. We're gonna clone up our Lava Hound. 12 seconds left.
238. I think we got a good shot.
193. 100. Lava Hound is going to break that right-hand tower with some pups, and we are going to pick up the victory. Look at how close it was. 24. If he hit it with the log, we would have been went into OT. So
no OT here. That's what happens when you get good.
No. Let's not get ahead of ourselves too much here. Miss, we are fighting. We are getting our crown chest. And what I was saying before about the deck, between taking out the prince and leaving in the tombstone, what do you think about that?
Well, I think princes are better.
Princes are better. The tombstone works out really well when they play a hog, but if it's a deck that you need like a giant, the prince is so good.
The prince always comes to the rescue.
A prince, yeah, especially when I got nothing. He's always there.
When the lady's in trouble.
When the lady's in trouble, I go ahead and throw in the back of my throat with the smile. We got 2 Lava Hounds. I love playing other Lava Hound decks. I play the Mega Minion. He plays his Wizards.
Yeah, we got Turtle
Fireball.
and Turtle.
We got Turtles. Guys, have you ever noticed that if you look at the Lava Hound when it's floating, it looks like a turtle? It's kind of like, how do you do the turtle?
It's like this way.
Yeah, you're just kind of floating along.
Maybe
it looks like a little turtle in the sky, guys. What do you think about that? If you think it looks like a turtle, thumbs up. Throw a comment down.
It also doesn't even look like it's flying. When it comes back, it looks like it's like bobbing.
It's just like, it almost looks like it's underwater. It looks like a turtle.
We're going to have to analyze this further.
I agree.
Continue.
We're going to have to zoom in. Right-hand side push. We've been playing defenses back and forth. Bojin is trying to make the best of us. He's going to go ahead and play a tombstone, a skeleton graveyard. We're going to play our tombstone, and then we're going to play our archers. Now, this is what I was talking about. That tombstone card that I played in the bottom corner. When you play a tombstone, it releases 1 skeleton Larry at a time, right? But then when it breaks, it releases 4. That's why you see 4 running down. So that's a great card when they play a hog, but then when they play a giant, a royal giant, or something that you need a tanky card, that's when I added the prince in and really started ripping on the deck. Fireball at the bridge, taking out most of his troops. Here, Ice Wizard and Ice Wizard Love. We're going to get backed up a little bit with our Archer Tower, and we're going to suck that Ice Wizard's health all the way down to nothing. Here comes our Lava Turtle. Flowing down that right-hand lane, clone spell up the turtle. He's got his minion horde. We're going to play archers because we don't have the fireball ready. Take down those minions. Right-hand tower is going to get smashed right about. Tower down.
Come on.
Right-hand side push. We're still pushing the right side. Here comes the Lava Pups. Brand new Lava Hound. You got to know with this deck when to keep pushing. We threw down the fireball. We're going to hit all the troops in the back. Clone spell our entire pushing army. He's got nothing. He plays just an absolute barrage of cards on the bridge because he realizes that now he's in absolute trouble because we got in our back pocket a money ball, and here it comes.
And we're going to take his middle tower.
Crown tower down. 3 chests. We're looking for our crown chest. And Lord Beardo is not going back to Arena 7. We are getting ourselves prepared for the jungle arena.
We are going to the jungle.
It's just a brisk 29 days away, guys. Don't worry.
What's your favorite jungle noise?
What's yours?
That's mine.
No way. Oh, that was good.
I think we got to do it together.
Guys, who does a better monkey impression? 3, 2, 1.
You kind of sound like a man that's like afraid.
What's your favorite monkey noise? Whoever won, put it downstairs in the comments, guys.
We must play.
We are playing up against the giant deck.
We're playing Wick.
I've been struggling a lot with giant decks that have a lot of the bombers. This guy is whistling out of his ears. Not very happy about the Lava Hound. I mean, I was that way 2 weeks ago and I didn't have any leggies. But here we go. Right hand push, Musketeer Giant, and Fireball. Anyone need a fireball? Barrel over the top. Our tombstone breaks, goes down, makes quick work of his giant. He zaps him out, and look at this push. Homeboy came in downstairs and broke our tower first push.
That was the quickest I've ever seen the tower go.
That was a quick tower.
You may take our tower, but you will never take our freedom.
That is the truth. We're going to clone the left-hand side, push on his tower. Our pups are going to burst and break, and now they're all over, taking down as much health as we can. His giant's in trouble, met up by that prince. See,
I will save the day.
We actually held onto the tombstone, played the prince, and took out the skeleton spell. So we ended up saving the tombstone, taking out the skeleton spell because it was getting destroyed by logs. It was getting destroyed by a lot of different things. So there's a minor variation in this deck where you can play around with prince or skeleton army.
Who is this skeleton throwing bombs at us?
So this is the bomb tower that you went ahead and switched over into Clash of Clans, and the bomb tower is probably one of the most annoying cards in the game. Is it the bomb? I don't think it's the bomb.
Is the bomb tower the bomb?
The bomb. We could take that so many different ways. Here comes the giant, goblin barrel, archers, and he has got himself a solid push. 60 seconds left. Our Larrys get zapped. Mega Minion goes down. His giant's about to go down. Our ice wizard comes down. His bomber goes down. And we got ourselves an absolute army on his left-hand tower. 876 left. Here comes the fireball for his archers. We just have too many troops. We have got to push for the victory here. He took our right tower, first sweep. We played great defense the whole time. Took him down. Here comes his miner. We're going to drop our Mega Mini, barrel of gobs. Our prince hits the floor. We got slippery ice. Look at the size of our pushing army that's coming down his throat. We have a 2-tiered army. He throws his bomb tower down, and we're going to play our Lava Hound right-hand side because we know if we go left-hand side, we have too many hit points to take off his crown tower.
It's true.
It is very true.
3705 to be exact.
We are about to hit OT. He's got a musketeer, puts down that miner. Here comes our prince. Goblin barrel, same win condition he's playing. We double our army on the right-hand side, and we have an absolute massive amount of troops. I give him the GG.
Ooh.
He's not crying no more. Beardo for OT victory. And we are learning the Lava Hound deck. Couple wins, we're getting some draws, which are way better than losses. That's why we've been not falling down to Arena 7. And we're just kind of showcasing different army types that we're beating with the Lava Hound. And you think it's a lot happier to be around me when we're winning, right?
Yeah, it's very nice.
You're used to Clash of Clans where we win a lot. Here comes a fireball taking that left hand defense down to just a little bit of health here.
Oh, no good. You need orange juice.
We need to throw down our Lava Hound.
What are we doing here? What are we going for?
So what we're going for here is the left-hand push. We got a Lava Hound. Here comes his musketeer. We're going to fireball that left-hand tower to take her strength completely down, and now he drops the triple musketeers.
You know, everything in this game makes me hungry. Like, you know?
Musketeers down, they split, 1 go left, 2 go right. We play our skeleton army, and like I said, we keep dancing back and forth between playing the prince and the skeleton army, and we are going to push our left-hand tower after we take down the musketeer. And you know, it's been and here comes another set of musketeers. Homeboy has got himself a mirror card. Look at the strength of those musketeers. Fireball goes down and he shoots out the right hand side. Playing from behind again. Lord Beardo is learning how to come back.
Lord Beardo is the comeback kid.
Comeback kid. We're trying to make it happen. We're trying to get more W's and stack up more good chests. We haven't got a really sexy chest in a while. No magic. Well, that's not true. We got a legendary chest. We can't even front. But I think we bought one. We bought one and got one. We bought one, got one, and then we got the legendary out of the wooden chest. Now, I wanted to talk about the structure of the Lava Hound deck for a split second, if I may talk to my Beardos.
The Lava Hound deck. You can talk to your Beardos, man, but this Fire Fountain is like taking out our whole crew.
The Fire Fountain arrow combo takes down our whole crew, then a Fireball. Here comes our Lava Hound. We're going to use our win condition, clone it up. Now we have a massive amount of power and troops. Fireball the 3 musketeers. fight in that left-hand tower. Musketeers have barely any strength. One bails on the fight because it doesn't want to die. Miner down, tower down, Musketeers, health is down. And I want to get back to talking about Beardos for a second. About what I think is a very fun deck and a very controllable deck. I think this deck is fun because it controls the match. The ones where we have a problem fighting are very quick cycle decks where they're playing back and forth because you do need somewhat of a stacking up of cards in this, and a lot of it is counter pushes. So I tailored the defense a little bit differently. Excuse me. So I can play a lot of strong defenses on big giant pushes because I was stopping all the little pushes and then I couldn't stop the big giant pushes. So now we locked into a deck that the win condition really consists of just a couple cards. The cloning up of a Lava Hound, and preferably with a Mega Minion, and a lot of times too you can clone up archers with the Lava Hound if you guys wanted to give this deck a try. If you do decide to try this deck out and you find something that works a little bit better, throw a comment in the bottom. See, I'll give it a run. Here comes the Lava Hound Mega Minion clone. And now we are going to take out
Musketeers, man.
the 3 Musketeers, and the guys got the mirror card. We're going ahead and lock this raid right up. IG Saber, maybe he's an Instagrammer, or maybe Igasaber.
Igsaber. You know, those little Musketeers look like they're like custodians trying to like plunge toilets.
They're trying to plunge your tower down. Yo, that's a dope thing. They have the miner. They should have the plumber.
The plumber.
The plumber.
I like
That's a good one. A plumber.
Maybe the bad plumber, because if you hired a plumber.
And they can make a new arena that has all pipes on the side. The plumber. And they can look a little bit like Luigi and Mario. Every time you put it down, it's a little bit different looking. So it's like one or the other.
That might take like a year if we gotta wait a month.
Supercell. Yeah, we're waiting 29 days for an almost update.
But we're not complaining. We're patient.
Here comes the P.E.K.K.A deck. Left-hand side with the Prince Push and Ice Wizard. We're going to go ahead and play a very, very bad Skeleton Arm. We should have placed it right in the middle there. Probably would have confused that Ice Wizard a little bit better. Mega Minion down. Prince is smacking away at all of our little skeletons, but we're going to go ahead and stop the bleeding. No hits on our tower. Actually, we got a couple hits on our tower.
Wait, is that pink stuff supposed to be blood?
No, the pink stuff is elixir because they're made of elixir. So you see,
but it would be blood if they were made of blood.
Yeah, they're popping into elixir bubbles. Here comes the lava turtle. Left-hand side princess is going to get frozen up by our Ice Wizard, who is still just absolutely a beast of a card. So happy about the way that we got all of our legendary cards and the way that they've come. See this left-hand side? I got a Lava Hound and 2 archers. Very, very effective chip away push. And you know we like to chip away. Chip away. Come on. It's so dope to chip away. He's got, just think about this, 1 archer and 1 Lava Hound. We're going to go ahead and clone it. What makes the Lava Hound clone deck so impressive is that the Lava Hound has so much strength that you can play defense and fight and be doing other things during the match, waiting for the clone spell to come back. So don't be too hasty with your clone spells, and don't be afraid to chip away. I win most of my matches on a 1 crown with a very good opportunity of getting a 3 crown. I'm gonna be honest, Beards. You guys know me. You come to a stream, I get beat by my clan all the time. We are learning the curves here. We are learning the curves.
We're winning by the skins of our teeth.
Yeah, Lava Hound down with a Mega Minion. We clone him up. Somehow the Mega Minion gets pulled out by the Dark Prince. Doesn't get cloned up. The pup is very invisible, but it was still doing a ton of damage. Here comes our Lava Hound Mega Minion push. Eventually, here the elixir's bursting. The pups are moving all around, pooping on top of the tower, and he's down to 2, 3, 16, 271. We're chipping away on that side. Fireball brings it down. 18, tower down. Game over. Lava Hound deck is the truth, guys. It is super fun to use, and hopefully we can pair it up with some miners soon, because I've been playing that new Crown Duel Challenge, and it's super, super fun. Guys, peace out. Awesome time hanging out with you. And if you're watching to this point in the video,
We don't actually think you are.
We don't think people are watching this far into the video. If you are, drop a cheers LB down in the comment section.
You know, we might have to start making the end of videos like very, very...
Cant.
Bye!